Most of us have been told, stop overthinking, you're making it worse. But what if I told you that overthinking isn't the enemy? In fact, it could actually be one of your biggest strengths if you know how to harness it. Overthinking doesn't have to be a barrier. Instead, it can become your hidden superpower. So, today, we're diving deep into how to take what seems like a weakness and turn it into a tool for success. Overthinking often gets a bad reputation, and for a good reason. It can lead to analysis paralysis, where we're stuck in a loop of second-guessing every decision. It causes stress, delays in making choices, and, at times, feelings of anxiety. But, while most of the world sees overthinking as something that holds us back, there's another side to it that few people talk about. The truth is that overthinking isn't all bad. In fact, it can be incredibly useful if you understand how to make it work for you rather than against you. Why overthinking can be a superpower. Overthinking doesn't have to mean indecision. Instead, it can be the key to deeper understanding and self-awareness. Here's why. Analytical skills. When you overthink, you're considering every angle. This tendency can actually make you a sharper problem solver because it gives you a 360-degree view of any situation. Take chess players, for example. They're essentially professional overthinkers. They weigh every potential move and its consequences before deciding on the best strategy. Overthinking can help us think more deeply, anticipate challenges, and navigate complex decisions. Attention to detail. Overthinkers tend to be incredibly detail-oriented. They're the people who catch errors and see what others might overlook. Think about writers, editors, and engineers. If they didn't pay attention to detail, even the smallest mistake could have massive consequences. This attention to detail might seem exhausting, but it's a critical skill in fields where accuracy and precision matter. So, if you're an overthinker, you likely have a unique ability to identify small details that could make or break an outcome. Empathy and perspective taking. Overthinking often involves wondering how others might feel or react, and while this can lead to worrying about what people think, it also gives you an exceptional ability to empathize. You're considering others' perspectives, which makes you more understanding and compassionate. Overthinkers often make great friends and colleagues because they're considerate and deeply aware of others' feelings. This skill is especially powerful in today's collaborative world, where understanding people is crucial for building positive relationships. Reframing overthinking as a strength. The key to turning overthinking into a superpower lies in learning how to reframe it. Here's how to shift your mindset. First, see it as a planning tool. Instead of viewing overthinking as a time waster, think of it as time spent preparing. Many CEOs and successful people use this kind of thoughtful planning to strategize. They think through worst-case scenarios, not because they're paranoid, but because they want to be prepared. Planning for different outcomes can help you feel more secure in your decisions. Second, recognize when you're in a loop. One of the downsides of overthinking is getting stuck in repetitive thoughts. The trick here is to recognize when your mind is going in circles. Studies have shown that becoming aware of this habit can help break the cycle. When you catch yourself overthinking, ask yourself, have I already thought this through? If the answer is yes, it might be time to act or move on. Third, set a time limit for decision-making. Overthinking is often tied to indecision. If you know this about yourself, try setting a specific time frame for making a decision. For example, if you're deciding on a new job offer, give yourself a week to weigh the pros and cons. Once that time is up, make the decision based on your analysis. Giving yourself a deadline can help prevent overthinking from spiraling out of control. Using overthinking to boost creativity and innovation. Did you know that many artists, inventors, and innovators are overthinkers? Overthinking fuels creativity by allowing us to explore different possibilities and angles. First, think of multiple solutions. When you overthink, you don't just go with the first idea that comes to mind. You dive deeper, testing new ideas and exploring alternatives. This process, while time-consuming, can lead to innovative solutions. Many great inventions, think of the light bulb or even social media, are products of people who didn't just stop at one idea. Second, develop a flexible mindset. Overthinkers are rarely set in their ways. They're used to changing their minds, which can be a good thing in fast-changing environments. Flexibility is an asset, especially when facing challenges that need adaptability. Research suggests that people who can adapt to new situations and pivot when necessary are often more successful in the long run. Third, Channel overthinking into creative outlets. Sometimes overthinking is just your brain's way of working through emotions or ideas. This is why many writers, artists, and musicians use their work to express thoughts they might otherwise obsess over. If you find yourself overthinking, try using that energy to write, draw, or brainstorm new ideas. Creative expression can be a healthy way to process thoughts and emotions, turning overthinking into something productive and fulfilling. Practical steps to manage overthinking effectively. It's important to strike a balance. While overthinking can be an asset, it also needs to be managed so it doesn't become overwhelming. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness can help you become more aware of your thoughts and avoid being consumed by them. Practicing mindfulness techniques like deep breathing, meditation, or even mindful walking can help you stay present. This allows you to use overthinking when it's helpful without letting it take over. Start journaling. Writing down your thoughts can give you perspective. Journaling is a proven tool to manage stress, organize your thoughts, and gain clarity. When you write, it's easier to see patterns in your thinking and even spot solutions. Plus, you can look back and see how you've grown and managed situations in the past, which can help reduce worry about the future. Turn your focus to action. Overthinking often becomes unproductive when it's disconnected from action. Next time you find yourself stuck in thought, ask, "What can I do about this?" By shifting focus to actions rather than just thoughts, you'll feel more in control and find it easier to move forward. Use self-compassion techniques. Overthinking often comes with harsh self-criticism, which can lead to stress and lower self-esteem. Studies show that self-compassion, treating yourself with the same kindness you'd offer a friend, helps alleviate stress and encourages productive thinking. When you catch yourself in a cycle of negative thoughts, pause and acknowledge that everyone has these moments. Practice rephrasing critical thoughts into supportive ones, such as replacing "I'm so behind on this project" with "I'm doing my best, and I'll focus on one thing at a time." Research indicates that self-compassion not only reduces anxiety, but also boosts motivation, which can help prevent overthinking from becoming a self-defeating cycle. Develop a decision-making matrix. When facing a decision, overthinkers often struggle with the fear of making the wrong choice. To combat this, try creating a simple decision-making matrix. List your options on one side of a page, then create columns for the pros, cons, and potential outcomes of each option. Seeing everything laid out visually helps clarify the options and reduces the stress of decision-making. Additionally, creating a weight for each pro and con, such as rating each on a scale from 1 to 10, can help you better understand the significance of each factor. This approach not only makes decisions more manageable, but also provides a record of your thought process, so you feel more confident moving forward without second-guessing. Overthinking doesn't have to be the enemy. By recognizing it as a tool rather than a hindrance, you can unlock new levels of self-awareness, creativity, and problem-solving ability. So, the next time someone tells you to stop overthinking, remember that it's not about eliminating it entirely. It's about learning how to channel it productively. Overthinking, when balanced and focused, is a true superpower that gives you a unique advantage in understanding yourself and the world around you. So, what do you think? Are you ready to embrace your overthinking as a superpower? If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to stay updated with more insights like this.